You have got to practice. It is so important. That 350 class bull you've been waiting your whole life for could pop out at any time. Your confidence in your shot has to be as close as you can get to quintessential. I set time aside throughout August to sling arrows, practice my calling, plan our hunt, trying to pinpoint when and where these big bulls would be. Drawing as a party of 3 allowed us to potentially harvest 3 bulls. And man, are we stoked. Alrighty, so we've got the truck loaded up, the trailer loaded up. We're gonna hook up the trailer and get out of here, get on the road. We've got like a 8.5 hour drive to where we're going, so it's a long ways, but we're stoked. We got 3 tags, we're gonna try and film them all.
Well, I got my spare anyway. You didn't split it off, it just came off.
Well, we knocked the tire off the sidewell coming up here. So we're going to get this thing fixed and get back on the road and get to camp.
Yeah. Just look at it. Flat tire. Must have hit a rock, got a sidewall, but we'll get a spare on the way home. No big deal. We good to go?
Yep. Got to our new camp spot. Our old one was taken, so we had to improvise. Getting it all unloaded. Got a big wall tent. We even got a carpet for it. So Arnie's getting started with that, and I'm gonna help him and check back in later.
All right, we're getting ready for the first morning hunt. We got camp set up last night. It was a little bit later than usual, but we got her going, and now we're gonna go find some screaming bulls.
We're on the same ridge that I shot my bull on last year. And we got 3 mule deer does down there hanging out, so just waiting.
Well, this morning was not very productive. We drove down and tried to do some spotting. Took a little hike, not much, but I saw some mule deer, quite a few of them. No bucks, a lot of does. One huge big mule deer doe. Took another ride, looked for some more areas. Didn't find anything there, but so hot today it was not very productive. We're going to go get on the machine now and go do a little spotting, and then we're going to go back and sit until after dark, maybe take a small hike. It's 83 degrees right now, a little too warm for out to be buzzing around, but maybe tonight we'll have a little luck and spot some for the morning hunt.
Arnie, how do you call the elkin?
What?
How do you call the elkin?
Come here, elk. Come here, elk.
Getting out of here. Googled a couple times, twice, no response. We thought we'd catch some elk moving around, but didn't. Glassed up a big drainage and didn't see anything, so we're heading back. We might go stop on the way back to camp and blast some other stuff up, but I'm gonna formulate a game plan for the morning.
Alright, morning. You ready to go get them? Yeah. Oops. Lost the bag. Sorry.
We spotted a bull about a mile away on some private. Arnie's glassing him up, but he looks like a really nice bull. It might be a possibility to call him over, but if we can get into a better spot, it's just we're gonna have a hard time getting away from these cows.
Maybe get them okay.
launched her at this tree. Wow. It goes mad. It's fresh too. A couple of days old maybe at the latest.
It's half the fun of hunting. You don't have to kill them.
We're looking at some elk across the drainage right now, but there's just no way to get to them. But there's a little like 4x4 rag rack, and then there's a spike, and then we did see another big one over there, so it's pretty cool.
One cow. Fire doggone, we can't get to it. I'll let you kill that 4 or 5, whatever he is, Quinn. We get him out of there, but we'd have to have permission to do that, and we don't do things that are illegal. And this is the Montana way. It's ethical hunting. We just got back from our morning hunt, and actually had a pretty darn good morning. We ran into, first thing is 5 cows and a real nice big bull, right? We don't know how big, but nice mature, 6 by probably looking, right?
Yeah.
And then we spent the rest of the morning figuring out where we were at, and then went to another spot, looked across the mountain, and there was, what would be some stuff happening there too with, a 5-point bull, a little 3-point bull,
Yeah, something like
and a
that.
spike bull, and then a real hot cow. And now we made it back anyway, but we also, Quentin and Arnie, got some permission for some private property to go walk through, which would be a really good deal. Save us a lot of time, and we know we're legal to get to the elk, because before we'd have been in trouble if we'd probably tried to class that private property. And now I'm making elk steaks and trying to tell you guys what's going on.
Alrighty. We are about to leave and go glass for the evening. We spotted some elk today, and we thought it'd be best to go find those guys in the morning just because we didn't want to spook them out tonight. So we're going to go find those in the morning and maybe find some elk tonight if we can. Getting loaded up, going back out.
It's that time.
Alright, so we got the big spotter out, and I spotted a monster buck about 1.5 miles away,
Yeah.
and he's a monster.
Yes, you did.
And Arnie wants to shoot him, isn't that right?
Yes. We're thinking about making a play.
I mean, it's possible. It's actually right by the road, oddly enough, so if we went up there, he's bedded down, we could potentially shoot him. It's just a matter of doing it.
Well, you got less than 2 hours.
Let's do it.
Let's do
If
it.
you guys want to do it, I'll go take you up there. Let's go for
Let's
it.
go kill a buck.
Go get some. I'd rather see some elk, bud. I should go the other way.
Do you see him? He's out there like 100 yards, yeah. It's too far. We're on the wrong ridge. We tried. Arnie didn't get him. Close though. 100 yards.
100 yards. How cool is that? It's a beautiful buck.
He's a monster. Don't know how good you'll be able to see him on camera, but
Did he smell you or what?
he
Nope.
saw
He
us.
never smelled us, but he saw our movement. But we were there's some big mounds in there. He was on a mound. And if we would have saw him ahead, wind was in our face, we could have maybe dropped down and got, cut off the 50 yards we needed.
Oh.
But
How far below the road?
150 yards,
Oh.
200 yards.
No kidding.
what time
Yeah.
is it now?
20 to 7.
Good morning. Today's the day. We're sitting here listening for a bugle maybe, getting the wind in our favor. It's a nice morning. We're supposed to get rain this afternoon and tomorrow. So we're a little concerned about that, so we figure we might as well get an elk today and get it packed out.
so I'm gonna bugle back. We got a response. He just bugled back again. I heard him chuckle. Alright, one again. This bull's coming in. I'm gonna show you. He's a nice like 6x6. It's awesome. Got two bulls coming in. Well, the wind switched on us and they didn't end up coming in, so it sucks, but we're here for a couple more days, so we'll have other chances and opportunities, so we just gotta make the best of it. It was super cool to see that bull come in, and we're gonna hunt the rest of the day. It's winter wonderland out here. Last time you saw us, we were out chasing bugles and bulls. We were archery hunting, but it started raining down there. We had to cut our trip short because we didn't want to get stuck. So it's rifle season now, and we're out here chasing some elk, trying to get a bull down with my grandpa today.
We got in here a couple of miles and spotted, it looks like probably last night's 3 head crossed and went down on the ridge that we're going up now. But they're going the other side and there's a hunter over there, so you never know. We want to get up on top of this ridge, and if he spokes them out, they'll come back over here.
Got a text yesterday that my grandpa shot a bull, and then he called me, told me he shot a bull, so we're going in right now to pack it out.
You know what? I've been hiking 8 effing days. There's a little legal bull. A little 4-point, I'd call it. I don't know. But a legal, good eater, 2.5-year-old bull. And I shot it yesterday at 11 o'clock in the morning. But I followed them. They come up this ridge, which you can't see. I was the next ridge over. I knew they came up this ridge. I cut their tracks. A couple of them laid down over here. I went above them, came over this ridge here. And actually they were up in this straw right here about 150 yards. And I was over here, I don't know, 150 or so behind them. And I saw them and heard them, and they started barking at me. And they came through and they never really ran, but I had my hoochie mama, which I don't now. And I was cow calling, and they'd stop every time I do that. And they kept coming over here and coming over here. And then the cows came over here. And then I noticed that there was a little red rack bull, which is this one here. So, and I waited for him to come through, and above that big pine tree up there, not very big, but he was above that, and he turned broadside, and I was about 120, 150 yard shots. And I shot him and he went down like a rocket, and he skidded all the way down this little toboggan trail right here, and this is where he ended up where that blood pile is. And that's where I took care of him. And that was about 11:15 by the time I got here, and the time I got him done and dressed out, it was after 2. And now we come back the next day, and we're going to see in a minute what he looks like.
Grandpa's ball. 72 years old, coming up here shooting elk by himself. And now I'm the pack mule. Just getting up the mountain now with my grandpa. I spotted some elk in this spot last night. About 50 head. So we're going up tonight to go and get them.
Okay.
Let's go get some elk.
That's right. Hopefully we see him. We're going to have to wait up here a little bit before daylight comes. Because you can spot him right from over here. When we crest around here. We'll be on top of the ridge when we see all that mountain range.
I just shot at a cow. Going to find some blood and to make sure I hit it. I felt decent about the shot. Didn't feel great. If I hit it, I think it'll be good, but it might be a little high. Hope I got him. Hope we got it. Alright. I just saw my cow go down.
I knew they'd be here for some reason.
What?
I knew it again. They'd be right here. How many times has this happened to me? There's a bunch. Is that... Are you sure she went down?
I saw her go down. There's actually 2 cows right there.
I know.
Yep. Careful. There she is.
She really got her. Good deal, Clinton. She's down. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that was the one. That was my second shot right there, I think.
Where did you shoot the first one? No, she's probably a 3-year-old.
Got one down. Heck yeah.
That's good. Well, that's all. Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you see the elk? It's a cow, yeah. Good 2.5-year-older.
Cow down. We're eating a celebratory banana.
Yep, and that's the key. A banana will keep you healthy, and you keep doing this until you're 80 years old, and that's our plan. And I'm only 70 or 42.
42, huh?
Plus another 30.
Smells like elk.
Love it. Nothing better than the smell of elk. We work hard for this, though, don't we? I love it. I hope we can do it for another 30 years.
Alright, I just punched my tag. We're about to get this thing cleaned up, gutted, taken care of. And we can actually get pretty close with the side-by-side here where we're at. So that's a good deal. Save us a lot of work. And we've earned it this year. I've had one pack out for 6 miles deep. And another one from like 3 or 4 with my grandpa's bull that I helped pack out. So I've been working hard, and it's nice to have a little bit of an easier one. But we're going to get this thing taken care of. It's Thanksgiving Day. We're going to try and get this thing done before turkey. And it's awesome. Super, super happy with it. Even though those big bulls are still running around, and I didn't get that big old elk to hang on my wall that my heart desired, I came away with a lot more this season. I made memories with my grandpa and Arnie, discovered beautiful new areas, and most importantly, Grandpa and I filled the freezer with some nice elk. If you enjoyed this hunt, please consider subscribing and staying tuned for more hunts to come. Thanks for watching. Yeah, taking a video.
Do you want a
Grandpa's gonna
banana
hop in
before
here,
we
we're
start?
gonna take some pictures. What?
You want a banana before we start?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, let's do. Let's eat because you're not going to have another one there.
Alright.